Hello there, my name is Nick Fox of Appleton Fox Estate Planning. In the short video we're just going to consider some of the features and benefits of comprehensive and effective estate planning. Now, traditional estate planning is very much centred around working hard over a working career to save some money to leave a small legacy to the children, who then would arguably say work even harder to leave a slightly bigger legacy to their children. But as that wealth moves through the family generations, it's constantly exposed to a number of what we call social impacts. And in this particular example, tax, we're just going to consider first of all. Just look at these numbers. We've got £1,000 at the grandparent level, grandfather. When grandfather leaves that money to their children, they have tax of £400, meaning the son actually only inherits £600. The son, however, when he then dies, on the same money, will pay more tax, meaning the grandson or grandchild will actually only inherit £360 from an original £1,000. That's a whopping 64% tax. Very, very inefficient. A far better way, in our opinion, would be to capture your wealth, obviously through the mechanism of a will, but actually channel that money then instead of directly to the individual, as we showed there, but to a legal framework or a series of legal frameworks called trusts. And this is broadly how they work. So you've got, in this case, the parents at the top, you've got the children at the bottom, and then we've got a series of social impacts that are trying to steal that money. We've got tax. For older people, perhaps we've got the risk of care costs. We've got quite a dangerous area which we call MAD, or marriage after divorce. And finally, a nasty one called bankruptcy. Okay? Those are all there trying to steal your family money. So a far better way of dealing with this for the parents who desires to get their money down to the children, to create a legal framework called a trust. The trust captures the money. Inside that trust, or those trusts, will be money from the estate, maybe some business if they had a business interest, pension, frankly anything. And the idea really is that through the mechanism of the trust as managed by the trustees, the trust protects the money from these attacks, marriage after divorce, bankruptcy, care and tax, and keeps that money as far as possible intact and keep the money safe within the family bloodline. Hopefully that's a clear understanding of how you can capture and protect wealth. Please do feel free to check out one or two of our other videos on other complementary subjects. Thanks very much for listening.